And like I said, I feel that as much as YouTube is a search engine now, TikTok is also going to be a search engine for a certain demographic. So yeah, all the platforms are prioritizing short form content. So we had TikTok came out, and so YouTube were like, oh wow, all our users are going towards TikTok. What can we do? So they came out with YouTube Shorts to try and encourage people, and they have a big fund. So if you create YouTube Shorts, you can be compensated. And then Reels, LinkedIn, and Twitter are all going towards short form video. On the reverse, TikTok is trying to play their own game and saying, okay, great, we're going to do long form video as well, so we can capture the whole market. So now TikTok has an option for a 10-minute video, but today is really about short form video. Maybe we should talk about so there's a rank of like social media platforms. So Facebook is the largest with 2.9 billion. Then we have YouTube with 2.2 billion. Instagram, 2 billion, and TikTok, 1 billion. So it's the smallest, so why should we focus on it? Because TikTok has kind of addictive interface. So you go onto TikTok, you say what you like, and they really deliver what you'd like to watch. So people are very active, and the algorithm is designed to know what you like and keep you addicted. Okay, so how can we take advantage of the algorithm that's right now? So when YouTube came out, you could just, create a channel and you can quickly get monetized. Now you need 1,000 hours of views to start getting monetized. So the barrier to TikTok is quite low at the moment. So how can we take advantage? So I've been studying and seeing how to do this. I have a couple clients. I personally am not on TikTok yet because I'm a bit more nerdy, but the goal is to post one video a day, a quality video a day. So you can just say a 15-second, 30-second video a day, post it for 30 days and turn analytics on and see what people are engaged and like, and then create more of that and even repost that video. So let's do a timeline. So you post one video a day. We'll talk about how to create that particular video in a second, but you post a video a day. And after 30 days, so that's 30 videos, you'd be like, wow, this video had like 500,000 views. That's amazing. Repost that video 7 days after you post it to get more customers and more viewers. The more viewers you get, the more subscribers you get, the more money you get. Okay, so how to post that video? You need a topic, so you should roughly know, maybe not scripted, what you're going to talk about before you post it. The first 1 to 3 seconds is very important. So TikTok works in seconds. It's that particular in how to engage someone. So let's say your video is 30 seconds. How TikTok is going to analyze whether that's a very good video or not is the watch time. So the video is 30 seconds. After 15 seconds, somebody could just say, okay, I've finished, and they move on to the next video. That's considered a 50% watch time. If they watch the whole 30 seconds, that's 100% watch time. So you want to get to maybe 70 to 100%, and that's considered a quality video because somebody watched the whole video. So just say you had a lot of videos and that you're getting average 90% watch time. That means the TikTok will promote the rest of your catalog. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, everybody? So you want quality as opposed to quantity. So maybe you can't post one video a day and edit it properly. You probably want to post 3 videos maybe a week and have them properly edited. Okay, so to recap, post one video a day for 30 days, and maybe you just do it as an experiment. You don't know whether it's going to help your personal brand or your business, but you just try it. You plan your videos, and it's quite good to do your videos in bulk. So you just do like 5 videos in bulk. And how you want to film your videos is very important, because 30 seconds, it sounds very short, but sometimes people don't always want to watch a 30-second video just deadpan. So there's certain things that you can do. So I could be even interviewing myself. I'm sure you've seen those videos. So like, hey, Sue, how you doing? And then you switch. So you're always changing the narrative or the background, so you always keeping people engaged. The other thing that's really important these days, I think, is text to video. So that whole phenomenon came around because somebody was posting a lot of video and somebody who was deaf was like, yeah, but they can't, read what the person's saying. So text to video, I think, is very important, especially for people who are at work and they just want to look at their phone and they can just see it. So I think text to video is super important. Go there, okay. Okay, so we've gone over this. So when? You can post, obviously, like US time, that's, but I think it doesn't really matter because TikTok will promote you regardless, depending on your topic. I would also consider the trending topics. A lot of them are quite cheesy and it might not be related to you, but if there's a way that you can ride on that bandwagon on trending videos, that would be to your advantage. More views, more followers, more money. You can create money on the platform, but the way that I feel that you create money is usually by a business on the back end, and that could be anything. You don't necessarily even have to have a business. You could be an affiliate product. So I could go onto TikTok and be like, wow, this water was really, really great, and Verna happens to have an affiliate program that I sign up to. So every bottle somebody purchases of Verna that goes through my link, I would get 5% of that. Or you can have an e-commerce store or your already current business or a service. But to be honest, I haven't really investigated the financial aspects of TikTok. But I don't think it's always wise to rely on a platform's revenue. So 1 million views equates to roughly 10 to 20,000 followers on your account. So you really want to start trying to aim for like 10,000 views per video and beyond. Does anybody have any questions at this point? No? Okay. So say you record your video. You've recorded a batch of 5 videos and they are like 15 to like 30 seconds long. You start uploading every day. So you upload it to TikTok. That would be your primary focus. Then once you've done that, you can post to Instagram Reels, Shorts, Twitter and LinkedIn. Exactly the same video, it's fine because each platform will decide how that video is shown. The platform will optimize it. So what I've noticed is, say, for example, a lot of people on YouTube are reposting TikTok videos. So you can download a TikTok video and post it to YouTube and then build up your audience. And that could even be not even to do your business. It could be a niche page. So it could be all about football or motivation or, I don't know, cats. But sometimes the original platform that you post it don't like to see other people's logos. Facebook is quite notorious about that, so I would be careful about posting other people's platforms on the platform you're about to post because they might demonetize you. And yes, so I already mentioned this point about reposting your best content once it's gained loads of views. So yeah, my challenge to you is to commit to posting videos for 30 days, gather the metrics, see what works, and repost, and then create more content around that subject. The good thing about TikTok is you can post, okay, let's go back to YouTube. So YouTube, I would have, I don't know, a video all about beauty and fashion and that type of, thing. They like it if you niche down your content. TikTok's not like that. You can have 10 different topics on TikTok, and it will treat each video as its own entity, and it will optimize it individually as opposed to your whole channel. Whereas YouTube, sometimes it favors you if you have more followers. Yes. And yeah, now we can have a discussion or any questions you have about video.
I have a question about, I have 2 questions. The first one about the post and repost. Do you mean post and in 7 days repost the same thing and change the the hashtags or change the caption? Or
So your 30-day video, Okay, so you only repost your best content. So in those 30 days, you might have that standout video and it's got like 500,000 views and it's like, wow. That video you post on a Monday and then you post the following Monday because it's a winner. And so the winner will get, remember I said it will treat each video as its own entity. When you repost it, you'll get a whole new slew of video followers, and you're likely to get 500,000 views on that second video, even though it's the same. It doesn't matter about the hashtags.
Okay,
I mean, optimize it as much as you can, but it's not like that. Whereas YouTube, it was all about SEO because it's a search engine and the hashtags. TikTok operates slightly differently. It's to do with the watch time. So you want to aim for, obviously, 100% watch time. So you want the person to watch the whole video.
The other question was about TikTok being a search engine, like YouTube. Like if I search for something, I go to YouTube and I put what I'm searching for. How does that work for TikTok? Do people actually put, I don't know, a new pair of shoes or whatever they're looking for? How do they search for that?
I think it's the trend coming, but we're not there yet. We're not there yet. But because so many the people of certain demographic are using that, they will eventually, because they're on it so much, they will start automatically using it as a search engine. But right now, that's not the case. YouTube has too many views. I mean, it dwarfs TikTok actually, but there's opportunity within TikTok. Does that answer your question?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, so with TikTok, what is the longest duration of video one can post on TikTok?
Actually, they're rolling out 10 minutes. But ideally, you want like 15 to 30 seconds. I think especially if you're starting out, maybe longer once people get used to it, but that's the ticket. And for example, if you're going to do like TikTok ads or even YouTube ads, those first 3 seconds are the punchline. So I would focus on short, and then eventually you're building up your channel and people like your personality, you want to do longer form. So, yeah. But 10 minutes now, because now they see YouTube are copying them, they're copying YouTube. Yeah, everybody wants to be king of the, yeah. So do you all have your own YouTube channels or TikTok channels? I can't hear you.
I'm on TikTok.
Oh, you're a TikToker?
Not like a lot, but I just got there and I'm trying to see what's happening over there.
So what observations have you noticed?
I realized that the content on TikTok is very different from YouTube. You know, YouTube, they post a long version of video and they try and use that video, make it short, and then try and make that interesting, you know, in that. But for TikTok has its own way in terms of like the watch time, as you said, like the first 15 seconds or 10 seconds, they try and make it very, very attractive. Yeah.
I noticed of what you said, that when you have the text to video, the text to voice to text,
yeah.
it gets way more views. Your video gets a lot more views, and it's better to have shorter videos because people replay it with the text on the screen.
Yeah. People really, their attention span is so short. So it's even better to slice your video. So I could be talking like this, but even those little gaps, slice it. So that's why some videos are very overwhelming, because it gets to the point so fast. I don't necessarily think short form video is healthy for our bodies or minds, but that's a whole separate story. Does anyone have a case study maybe that we could go through where we can analyze a video, or how we can help? Because that's why we're here, to help people and businesses. Does anybody want to be so then we could all chime in and help? Yeah?
I just had there was a video that got like 14,000 views, and it was, for me, it was like the most basic video that I would have, and it got the most views from all my other videos, and I just didn't understand why. It was just, I guess that's what I'm trying to understand, like what makes some videos just more successful than others. When you think one is, it may not be, and the other one that you don't is.
I know, right? So you have a lot of catalog of videos?
Not really on TikTok. I have more Instagram, but on TikTok, just kind of starting out with the brand on TikTok.
It's strange, isn't it? I have a friend, and he's a model. He's not ready to do his full TikTok channel yet, but he said he's just got a random video, doesn't even have his face on, and it's doing well. And that's why it's powerful, because you can just blow up without anything. Anyone else? Nope. Okay. Thank you very much.